to the home of the BYU Cougars in Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So BYU's offense will get first crack at it today. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games. With a lot of people watching, he has stepped up and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the Sunday.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So Arizona's offense will take the field for the first time. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football. I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Worthy. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wildcats are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Let's talk a little about Arizona. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw. Escapes trouble. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They found a way to get in the ruck, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab right down the middle. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the 1st quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jones. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Unloads quickly. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Worthy. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, looking for a man. Wide out, trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking for space. It's Anger. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The play action fake. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Got his man. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Leaves it with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Arizona. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Well, he put that right where his guy was the only one that could catch it, didn't he?
Yeah, great accuracy, and this is one of those throws that the fade route, you can throw it anywhere on the field, anytime. QBs warm up with this route, for goodness sakes. They always know how to throw. It's one of the first routes you learn to throw as a quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A 69-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good position.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off the play fake. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Arizona runs out the punt tee. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. catch in the middle. It's Babers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third down, he drops to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield, it's Anger. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the RPO, complete.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Second down coming up. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Got his man on the right. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Worthy. They'll immediately call timeout.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he gets to the line and spikes it. Very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Power football with the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback's got the first. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll give it to the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Go straight ahead. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, one pothole after another. They're trailing by 32 to Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. To the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Anger. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical.
Turning it on! Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and go to those situations and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Trying to bull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. He makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Anger. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Arizona runs out the punt team. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw it. Punts it out of the air. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Punt is on its way. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The give to the back. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Worthy. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
He's got it on the right, and this one will be stopped for no gain. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Here's the handoff. Find some fresh air. Got the first down. Looking for more. Knocked out of bounds. After a good gain on that one, they'll spot it at the 43. He'll do it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Cougars are in the hurry up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Might be looking to run. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
This one's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He wants to throw it again. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, BYU!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down, 1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Pulls it, fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Fires left. He's got it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And BYU will get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. To the air on first down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. On fourth down, going to the air. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it, a late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight.
You get the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left, so you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
So maybe just to make the final score look a little better, they'll go for two here. Lipstick on a pig, anybody? They want to throw it. He's got the tight end. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw downfield late. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.